Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be testing like 5 different spray sealants on this Ford Escape. Okay, used wash soap, red knot super drying towel. So first off, we're going to use this polymerized clay towel to remove all the embedded contaminants from the surface. Then we're going to go on to polishing. Now I'm using Optimum No Rinse in this process. It's a really great economical clay lube. Lubricates really well. And it's super cheap because it dilutes 64:1. And we're going to use Americana Finesse. This is a super fine finishing polish. We're not going for full defect removal on this, just enough to prep the surface. This is going to be what we call our gloss enhancement polish. Now before we apply the ceramic sealants, whatever we want to call them, we're going to use Americana Stripper. This product's going to remove any of the oils from the polishing and gives us a super clean, flawless finish to apply these products to. This stuff, my favorite for test spots. Taping up all this, going to give us a really nice hard line to compare the products. So first up is going to be Ceramic Pro Care. This is Ceramic Pro's new premium surface protection, basically for a DIY sealant or for maintenance of any Ceramic Pro coating that you already have. All right, now while that one is curing, we're going to put Ceramic Pro Sport over the center of the door. This is our standalone ceramic coating. It's basically an entry-level product, but still gives you 6 to 12 months of protection. Sport is something else. The Ceramic Pro Care wipes off fairly easily. It's a water-based product, so it really just comes off super smooth. And Ceramic Pro Sport, the typical, it's a solvent-based product, so it has a little bit more of a streaking issue. So usually at the edges of a test panel, we're going to see where we have those streaks. All right, now Hyper-Seal, this is a crowd favorite. This is what we've offered for the last year. It's a really great wash drying aid, but is a really great standalone product as well. This stuff always flashes away water super easily. Has kind of an oily texture, I guess, or has kind of an oily viscosity, so gives a really glossy finish and spreads across the whole panel really smoothly. Now Opti-Seal is basically the old version of Hyper-Seal. It doesn't have the SiO2 in it that Hyper-Seal does, because Hyper-Seal was designed actually as a maintenance for ceramic coatings, where Opti-Seal was designed more as a standalone spray sealant. I really like using this as a drying aid as well. Has kind of the same sort of viscosity as Hyper-Seal. And this is a really affordable product that provides a good amount of protection. Now if I try to wipe this off, it usually kind of streaks a little bit, but those streaks always wipe away real easily, even after you're done, which is pretty nice for a product that protects as well as this does. And then Opti-Seal, it has more of a flashing effect, a lot like the Opti-Coat coatings like Gloss Coat. But this one wipes off super easy, super clean. Doesn't give as slick of a finish as some of the other products, but really easy to use product. Now we're going to go on to the Americana Mystic. This is more meant as a waterless wash or a quick detail spray, but I guess I've heard that it does have some protection properties to it or some ceramic boosters in it. So we're going to see if that's true with this testing. This being a detail spray, water-based, goes on really smooth, has a really nice surface tension, or friction coefficient, or something like that. It has a nice lubricity to it.
Lubricity, that's the word.
All right. Now that feels a little bit more tacky, I guess, as you wipe it off. Doesn't have that super slick feeling, but as it dries, yeah, it starts to get a lot smoother and slicker. Oh yeah, that feels really nice. Now this one, One of my guys brought this in. He bought a snap-on polisher. Who knows if that's worth a dang, but we'll find out if the ceramic coating that Snap-on includes, it actually says ceramic coating on there. So we're gonna see how this stuff performs. It says it will not evaporate, no streak, no buffing, will not melt like wax.
Looks like spray wax.
Yeah, this one looks like spray wax to me. So this looks like spray wax. I don't know. Might be a good product. I guess we'll see. It's evaporating pretty quickly. Actually, really quickly. Oh, and when you wipe it off, that is a really slick, smooth feeling. All right, now as an initial test, I guess, I'm just gonna take this dry microfiber towel and wipe down each of these and feel the slickness of one next to the other. Let's flip it over. Oh yeah, Sport, definitely a lot slicker than Ceramic Pro Care. Much slicker. Oh, Hyper-Seal, not slick. Not even slightly slick. This one is very, very grabby. Opti-Seal, a little bit more slick than the Hyper-Seal, but nothing like the Sport. Oh, Mystic. Wow, that is insane. I could like die by walking on this thing. I mean, if you can walk sideways on a car, then you're probably not gonna die from doing anything, but cool stuff. And the Snap-on, that stuff is pretty slick, but I do have to say, wow, Mystic is unbelievable. And that, oh no, that polished surface with stripper is like glue. Yeah, Mystic, super slick, Sport second, and all the others kind of suck. So first initial test, pretty cool. We're gonna find out, I guess, on Monday. This is Friday. Gonna find out Monday how these coatings, sealants perform when we spray a pressure washer at them. As you can see here, this is the thing I notice a lot when I do these Ceramic Pro Sport test spots. This Sport area looks like it was polished more. It just has a deeper, darker glow to it. And you can see near the edges there where it's got kind of that streakiness to it. We're back now after the weekend and the coating has cured. We're gonna take a look first at what the coatings look like after sitting for a couple days. First, I mean, really the only thing that stands out to me, Sport still has a really strong, dark looking appearance. Sometimes I'll notice where a panel is a little bit dirtier than another, but honestly, I'm not seeing much of that. This has just sat in a driveway for a couple days, got sprinkled on a little bit. But now we're gonna rinse it off and show you the beading performance. Ooh. All right, so looks like Care kind of performing pretty similar to Hyper-Seal. Obviously, Sport is a true standalone coating. And I guess I would say that Care is doing a little bit better than the Hyper-Seal there. Yeah, Care is definitely performing a little bit better than Hyper-Seal. And then we've got Opti-Seal, and then the Mystic and the Snap-on sealant or ceramic coating. Looks like Mystic's doing pretty well. Opti-Seal's doing pretty well. Snap-on coating's doing all right. And then back here, this is our control. I mean, actually, now that I've sprayed that, honestly, these look pretty similar. Not really seeing much other than sheeting performance out of these four here. I guess those are sheeting a lot more than our control section here. So that's our update. I would say obviously Ceramic Pro Sport, phenomenal coating like beading. Care is doing really well as far as sheeting. Hyperseal, Opti-Seal, Americana, Mystic, and the snap-on coating all performing pretty much the same. All right, now guys, if you like watching these testing videos, make sure to subscribe. I love to be able to show off these different products and how they perform. Soon we're going to be testing all the Americana polishes and compounds and going through all kinds of other products. So make sure you hit that subscribe button.